Hello, my name is Kimberly Mcanulty. I am the Director of Global Customer Care for Radio Systems Corporation in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I just want to give my feedback in regards to the course from Benchmark Portal. My overall impressions really were that this reinforced some of the practices that we already have in place, but more importantly, it gave us new ideas about what to implement as far as communication, measurements, recognition, and then also really what I was most impressed with from an impression standpoint is the focus on customer satisfaction. Everything that we do or that we try to do, we base that on our feedback from our consumers. And that message was really driven home. Not only that we need to listen to our customers, but we need to take action on that. And everything that we do in customer care should be driven by the voice of the customer. My takeaways really were, again, to focus on what your customers are saying and measure that by surveys. And one of the things that our instructor really showed us is the different ways in doing that. Right now, we have one way that we're serving our consumers, and the instructor really talked about the many different avenues in which we can gather information from our consumers. And some of it is very cost effective, and some of it is much more cost effective than the way that we're doing it now. So not only, I think, can we improve our customer satisfaction, but we can reduce cost just based on what we learned in this session. The instructor himself was extremely knowledgeable. Really, it's obvious that he has a wealth of knowledge from a contact center standpoint. We actually worked for the same company for several years, so we made that connection. He was so enthusiastic and really, really interactive. He really gave us a chance to ask questions and talk about our individual scenarios, and he gave us very specific answers. The other thing, and this really speaks to the dynamics of the course, was the interaction that we had between the other members. There was very few of us. It felt very much like a workshop and not a seminar, and we had a chance to compare notes and help each other as peers, even without knowing each other before we came here. So we've left with some friends and we've left with some new colleagues, so I think that's great. Now the eye-opening thing for me was the social media aspect. We actually have a pretty good head start at Radio Systems on social media. However, what I learned today just has blown my mind. There is so much happening, and the rate at which technology is growing and impacting our businesses is so profound. And I took pages and pages of notes today on what we can be doing better to improve the customer experience and the inexpensive and free ways that we can interact with our customers and respond to their needs.